December means 24 grams of whiskey in 24 days. I have the Flaviar Advent Calendar here, and it has plenty of bottles left to go. I am on day 14. Let me dig into this box right now and grab that particular bottle out. Got day 14. Let's do this. Welcome to Whisky Riffs. If you're new to my channel, thank you for stopping by. I'm Kevin, and I am in the middle of the Advent Calendar series for 2021, using the Flaviar Advent Calendar and blind tasting 24 grams of whiskey in 24 days. This is day 14. I'm not looking at the front of the bottle because it has the country of origin on it, and that will give me too many clues as to what kind of whiskey this is. But I'm happy to show you the front of the bottle so that you can get a little head start on the tasting process. Now, I pour half of this bottle in the glass so I can taste on camera with you, and I spill a little bit half down the side also apparently. I save half for later so I can do another tasting when I'm in a different mood, and maybe I want to try this whiskey one more time to see if my notes are the same. Of course, I have the Flaviar tasting booklet, which has all the tasting notes in it and more information about the whiskey. And at the end, I'll also throw up some information about this whiskey that I find online while I'm editing this video. All right, let me go ahead and start the tasting with what is actually in the glass and not on the table. Ooh, okay, that's a different nose than yesterday. Fresh cut grass and a little bit of, I want to say vinegar. It's not vinegar, but it's that kind of a note that's a little bit more intense on my nose. There's almost no sweetness in this nose for me, and I can't get over that that intense vegetation note. Again, I can't go off of color because, you know, whiskeys mess with color, but this is very light, so there's probably not a lot of time, maybe not a lot of warm climate, and could be a little bit of color in it, who knows. Wow, that first taste feels like a really low ABV, sour notes. It is not my favorite whiskey. I hate to make a judgment that quick, but it's not the notes that I normally go for in a whiskey, and it's just hitting me wrong right away. If this is a higher ABV, it's masking it really well. There's some oak spices right now, but pretty devoid of any kind of sweetness. It's kind of boring, actually. If I have to throw a word at it, just weak. It's just weak to me. I don't have a lot to say about this one right now. Trying to find more, but I really can't. Yeah, it just tastes like a little bit of spice, a little bit of licorice note, and the oak spice on the finish. It's got a decently long finish for being what seems like a low ABV. And if this is a malted scotch, it's one that I probably have stayed away from because I'm just not finding the sweet notes or anything that seems interesting to me. All right, we haven't visited the lovely northern nation of Canada yet, and I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that this is a low ABV Canadian rye whiskey or some sort of blended whiskey. What do you think? Sound good? We'll find out. Day 14. Dig in here. Day 13, that was a good day yesterday. Did you see that video? There's links down below if you didn't. Really? Okay, interesting. I was not expecting this. This is a Japanese whiskey. It's Mars Shinshu Iwai Tradition, sorry. It's 40% ABV. Yeah, the ABV seems really low on it. Let's see what the notes are. So we got caramel, pepper, grape, honey, cherry, spicy, sherry, no. Oak, no. You know, I'm missing all those notes. I'm getting a lot of vegetal notes. I'm not getting grapes. I'm not getting honey at all. I'm certainly not getting sherry notes. This is all oak, and this is very weak whiskey. So the last IY I've had was Mars IY 45, which they bumped the ABV up to 45%. And it was a good whiskey. I really enjoy that. This one I am not enjoying at all. So if you've had the Mars Shinshu, I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Maybe it's just me with the low ABV whiskey. Maybe I'm missing some notes. Oops. Maybe I can't hold on to booklets. Whatever you have to say about this whiskey, I'd certainly love to hear your feedback in the comments. Until tomorrow, day 15, take care of yourself. Take care of those people around you, and cheers. Not a go-to.